Michael King here, and welcome to the Cosmosis Mentoring Centre. Are you ready to be unplugged from the matrix? You know, science says that in the beginning there was nothing. So whatever created things could not have been a thing. So whatever that is that must exist outside of things somehow created things. Well, that whatever outside of things is what we call Source, our creative source. A time comes in your life when you finally get it. When in the midst of your fears and insanity you stop dead in your tracks, and somewhere a voice inside of you cries out, enough. Enough fighting and crying and blaming and struggling to hold on. Now this is your awakening. You realise it's time to stop hoping and waiting for something to change. It's time to stop waiting for happiness and safety and security to magically appear over the next horizon. You realise that in the real world there aren't always fairy tale endings, and that any guarantee of happily ever after must begin with you. And in the process a sense of serenity is born of acceptance. You awaken to the fact that you are not perfect, and you'll never be perfect, and that not everyone will always love, appreciate or approve of who or what you are, and that's okay. They're entitled to their own views and opinions, and their opinions are actually none of your business. You learn the importance of loving and championing yourself, and in the process, a sense of newfound confidence is born of self-approval. You stop complaining and blaming other people for the things they did to you or didn't do to you, and you learn that the only thing you can really count on is the unexpected. You learn that people don't always say what they mean or mean what they say, and that not everyone will always be there for you, and that everything isn't always about you. So you learn to stand on your own and to take care of yourself, and in the process, a new sense of safety and security is born of self-reliance. You stop judging and pointing fingers, and you begin to accept people as they are, and to overlook their shortcomings and human frailties. And in the process, a sense of peace and contentment is born of forgiveness. You learn to open up to new worlds and different points of view. You begin reassessing and redefining who you are and what you really stand for. You learn the difference between wanting and needing, and you begin to discard the doctrines and values that you've outgrown, or perhaps should never really have ever bought into to begin with. You learn that there is honour in creating and contributing to life, and you stop manoeuvring through your life merely as a consumer looking for your next fix. You learn that principles such as honesty and integrity are not the outdated ideals of a bygone era, but the mortar that holds together the foundation upon which you must build your life. You learn that you don't have to be defined by your past, and you feel excited about the prospect of creating a better future for yourself. Then you start to learn about love. You learn to look at relationships as they really are, and not as you would like them to be. You learn that alone does not mean lonely. You stop trying to control people, situations and outcomes. You just let them be. You learn to distinguish between guilt and responsibility, and the importance of setting boundaries and learning to say no. You also stop working so hard at putting your feelings aside and smoothing things over and ignoring your own needs. You learn that your body really is your temple. You begin to care for it and treat it with a new respect. You begin to eat a balanced diet, drink more water, and to take time to exercise. You learn that being tired fuels doubt, fear and uncertainty, so you take more time to rest. And just as food fuels your physical body, laughter fuels your soul. So you take more time to laugh and enjoy life more. You learn that you get in life what you believe you deserve, and that much of your life is just your own self-fulfilling prophecy. You learn that anything worth achieving is worth working for, and that wishing for something to happen is different than working towards making it happen. More importantly, You learn that in order to achieve success, you need direction, you need discipline, and you need perseverance. You also learn that no one can do it all alone, and that it's okay to ask for help. You learn that you don't know everything, and that it's actually clever to accept instruction from others who demonstrate that they have already mastered the skills that you aspire towards. You learn the only thing you must truly fear is fear itself. You learn to step right into and through your fears because you know that whatever happens, you can handle it, and to give in to fear is to give away the right to live your life on your own terms. You learn to fight for your life and not to squander it living under a cloud of fear, doubt and paranoia, and other people's expectations for that matter. You learn that life isn't always fair. You don't always get what you think you deserve, and sometimes seemingly negative things happen to unsuspecting good people. And you learn not to take it personally. Then you realise that life is about learning lessons by making mistakes. It's a series of challenges to be met and mastered, and you begin to enjoy the rhythm of those life challenges. You learn that nobody's punishing you, and everything isn't always someone's fault. It's just life happening. You learn to admit when you're wrong and to build bridges instead of walls. You learn that negative feelings such as anger, envy and resentment must be understood and redirected, or they will suffocate the life out of you and poison the universe that surrounds you. You learn to be grateful and to take comfort in many of the simple things that we tend to take for granted, like food on our table, clean running water, a soft warm bed and a long hot shower. And then you take responsibility for yourself, by yourself, and you make yourself a promise to never again betray yourself and to never ever settle for less than your heart's desire. You make it a point to keep smiling, to keep trusting, and to stay open to every wonderful possibility that presents in your life. And then, with courage in your heart, you take a stand, you take a deep breath, and you begin to design the life that you want to live as best you can. We are here to assist you. That is what this is all about. So welcome home, and we hope to see you soon.